Okay, for the second part of your paper, you're going to be writing about one of the countries you chose from your textbook and looking into what it might have been like growing up in that country within one of the social institutions and one of the social classes. So, first thing I want you to check out is this articles text box. This searches 23 of our databases at once. You're going to want to click the full text so you can read the full article, and you want to click this scholarly button because you're required to have scholarly sources. All right, so if I look up Germany and education, because that's what I identified in the last video, I'm going to get a whole bunch of results because I'm looking at so many different databases all at once. Don't panic. If you look on the left, we have all these limiters, so make sure you have your full text or your scholarly checked. If you forgot, click them here. Publication date is going to need to be more current, so use the scroller, and depending on your country, make that as more recent as needs to be. Like Egypt, you're going to want to be maybe the last 2 or 3 years at most. So you want to play with that. Now you get more accurate current results. And then still scrolling to the left, you're going to see that we have all these subjects. This is different language that the database understands. In a lot of cases, you can get great ideas for how you want to pare down your search based on what you're looking for. So pay attention to these, and this is going to help pare it down to what you need. All right, and then down further, a lot of you might be looking at gender. Well, you can even separate these articles by female or male for what they're talking about. You can separate by age, and you can separate by geography. So pay particular attention to those 3 items, and that's going to also help you pare down your search. All right, so let's say I'm interested in one of these, and I click on the title, and very quickly, this is a page that you're going to be very, very interested in. This gives you all the information you need for your citation when you're ready for that. You'll have your authors, the journal it's in, the date, the volume, the issue number, the page numbers, and you have this abstract, which is of course wonderful because you can get a quick brief view about the article and see if it's going to be useful to you or not. Lastly, down here, it gives you which database it came from. That's important because we just searched 23 different ones, and we need to know which specific one it came from as part of your citation. When you're ready to read the full text, it's over on the left. And when you are ready to cite, you're going to need to provide a URL to get to this. The one in the address bar is not adequate. That's temporary. So you want to click the permalink and copy and paste that URL as part of your citation. Okay? Alrighty, so another source you might want to use, if we go back to the home page, is again under the study guides. You could go under our databases. We have every database that we own under here, and there's a heck of a lot more than those 23. So you might want to poke around in here. You get some good information as well. But I've done some research for you to help you through. So if you go back to that study guide I showed you from the first video, and we go into the Introduction to Sociology, the fast track, back to the finding sources. And if you go into here and scroll down, I've picked out a number of journals that are specific for sociology, and these are real helpful. And one of the ones that your professor is allowing to use is The Economist. I'll pick this out in particular. It's not scholarly in nature, but she's allowing that for this class because you really will find a wealth of information in here with your countries and more recent. So if you click on the link to The Economist, you can do a search in here. And it will search just within that journal. And this journal is so good sociologically that you're going to find that you're going to get a lot of results. And it looks a little bit different than the last one you saw. However, it has all the limiters that I showed you in the last one over here on the right. So again, you might want to play with that publication date and further limit as you feel necessary. So they're the 2 that I would highly recommend, the article search and then going into the study guide and checking out these sociology periodicals under finding sources. All right, if you have any questions, please contact me. That's me there. Please contact me through the course mail and I'm happy to help. Thanks.